Nigeria's news updates today, October 10th, 2025. 139 million Nigerians living in poverty, says World Bank. Tinubu pardons Farouk Lawan, late Mamman Vatsa, others. Tinubu unveils Nigeria's first indigenous crude export terminal in Rivers. Sommie Maduagwu, armed robbers who caused death of Arise journalists arrested. Probe to INEC, verify candidate certificate before 2027. Israel Hamas signs ceasefire and hostage deal to end 2-year Gaza war. Summary of the news. 139 million Nigerians living in poverty, says World Bank. The World Bank says 139 million Nigerians are still trapped in poverty. Speaking in Abuja, the bank's country director Mamman Vatsa praised the government for tough economic reforms like subsidy removal and exchange rate unification, saying they are beginning to stabilize the economy and increase revenues. But he warned that most Nigerians haven't yet felt the benefits. The bank's new report, From Policy to People, urges government to tackle inflation and ensure these reforms truly impact ordinary citizens. Tinubu pardons Farouk Lawan, late Mamman Vatsa, others. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a wave of presidential pardons. Among those pardoned posthumously are Major General Mamman Vatsa, executed in 1986, and nationalist Herbert Macaulay. Also pardoned former lawmaker Farouk Lawan and several inmates across the country. In total, 82 prisoners were freed, 65 had their sentences reduced, and 7 death penalties were changed to life imprisonment. Even the Ogoni 9, including activist Ken Saro-Wiwa, have now been officially pardoned. While the presidency says it's about justice and human rights, critics are asking if politics is at play. Tinubu commissions $400 million indigenous oil terminal. President Tinubu has unveiled Nigeria's first indigenous crude oil export terminal in over 50 years. The $400 million Otakipo terminal in Rivers State, built by Green Energy International Limited, is seen as a breakthrough for local participation in the oil sector. The facility can store 750,000 barrels of crude and may expand to 3 million. Tinubu says the project supports his renewed hope agenda, promoting local capacity and energy security. Experts call it a turning point for Nigeria's oil industry, proof that homegrown firms can deliver world-class infrastructure. Police arrest gang behind death of Arise TV journalist. The FCT Police Command has arrested 12 suspects linked to the robbery that killed Arise News journalist Sommie Maduagwu and a security guard in Abuja. The attack happened on September 29 at Unique Apartments in Katampi district. Investigators traced the gang using stolen phones, recovering weapons including an AK-47, pistol and machetes. All suspects have confessed to their roles, and police say investigations are ongoing. Peter Obi to INEC, verify candidates' certificate before 2027. Labour Party's Peter Obi is urging INEC to start verifying the certificates of all political candidates ahead of 2027 elections. He says leadership must be built on truth and integrity, commending Uche Nnaji for resigning over certificate issues and recalling Kemi Adeosun's 2018 resignation as a lesson in accountability. Obi accused INEC of poor vetting in the past and insists Nigeria deserves leaders who are transparent and honest. Let truth, transparency and accountability be the foundation of leadership, Obi said. Israel and Hamas signed ceasefire deal. After 2 years of brutal conflict, Israel and Hamas have finally agreed to a ceasefire and hostage exchange deal, a breakthrough brokered by Egypt and supported by US President Donald Trump. Israel will pause fighting and withdraw troops from Gaza while Hamas releases all Israeli hostages. In exchange, hundreds of Palestinian prisoners will be freed. The announcement sparked emotional celebrations across Tel Aviv and Gaza, ending a war that killed over 67,000 Palestinians and 1,200 Israelis. If the truce holds, analysts say this could be the biggest step toward Middle East peace in decades. Follow for more. October 10th, 2025.